Hello everybody, how's it going? This is Chris with CLS Paranormal, and today I'm going to make a very different video than what I usually make, because recently I've been getting a lot of questions, a lot of emails. I get messages on our Facebook page about the same question over and over again, which is a very legitimate question, and I thought I was never going to talk about it or bring it up, but I decided I would make a video on it. Now, in no way is this video supposed to be negative or shed any bad light on anybody or the town. This video is meant because I get a lot of questions, people asking me about this, and I decided I would answer it and make a video on it. So, the town that we're talking about is Jerome, Arizona. So, first off, I want to start by saying I like Jerome. I've been to Jerome multiple times. I think it's a really neat town. I think it's very pretty. If you've ever done the drive there is absolutely incredible. But the sad part is a lot of the local businesses up there and the people that work up there are not the politest people in the world to talk to. And that's kind of what I'm going to shed some light on today. And like I said, this video in no way is meant to badmouth anybody or be negative. This is just explaining why my team and I will not go. So, it first started probably over a year ago. I called the Jerome Grand Hotel. And if you've never heard of it, it's a very famous location. It's been on all sorts of ghost hunting shows. The building was originally an asylum. And I decided to call it because it is a really neat place. And I know that I'm not a very large channel, and I know people just aren't going to give me exclusivity to places. So I always like to I like to talk to people. I like to figure out a game plan and have discussions. So I called the Jerome Grand Hotel and I talked to a woman. I don't know what the woman's name was because I was so disappointed that I figured I would never call again. I didn't even want to bother. So I called the hotel and a lady answered and I gave her my usual spiel. I said, "Hi, my name is Chris with CLS Paranormal. Now, I know this is a hotel and I know they have customers. So, I never intended on asking to investigate the whole building. I was just going to see if they would let us rent some rooms and tell us which rooms were the most haunted and see if they would let us, film inside of some of the rooms." So, I called and I said my usual spiel. "I'm Chris Seals Paranormal. I was wondering if you could tell me what the most haunted rooms are. I have a YouTube channel and I would like to film inside of our rooms that we rent and maybe do an investigation inside of the rooms that we rent." The first words that come out of this woman's mouth are, "Well, I'm not going to let you walk into other people's rooms." And I was like, "Ma'am, I never said that. I just asked if we could rent a room and use some quiet equipment inside of the room that we're renting and maybe conduct a video and do a small investigation. I'm not asking to walk around the building." And she goes, "Well, we don't do that here. We don't let you walk into other people's rooms." And I said, "Again, I never asked that. I'm just asking if I could rent a room and film inside of it." Now, I know what a lot of people have said to me. "You don't have to ask. You're renting that room." Well, I like to ask because I want to be as respectful and responsible as possible when I call these places, because I don't want a video to pop up one day and then some people be like, "We didn't know anybody filmed a video there." I just like to be respectful and have a good, positive relationship with people. But there was no positive relationship with this woman. Because after she told me I could not walk into people's rooms when I never asked that, she goes, "Well, I'm going to have to talk to a manager because I don't understand what you're asking." So the woman puts me on hold for like between 15-20 minutes, which made no sense because the manager just could have given me a call back. That would have been sufficient. And the woman comes back and she goes, well, we talked about it. We don't know how we feel about this. And when she said that, I was like, you know what? Maybe this lady's having a bad day. I'm not even going to bother. I just said, okay, and just said, have a nice day. I mean, there was no reason to be that rude to me. You could have just said no. You could have just said, no, we don't like people filming inside of the hotel. No, thank you, have a good one. You know, you didn't have to tell me, we're not going to let you walk inside of people's rooms. And that's why I gotta say, this woman's attitude is absolutely disgusting. And what's even sadder about it is you're representing a business, you're the front runner. You're answering the phones, you're talking to people, and this is how you're representing a business? And the other aspect of it is, you're claiming that your hotel is haunted, that it has a lot of paranormal activity. Why would you be mad and upset that I'm asking about it? If you didn't want people asking about it, then how come when you go into the lobby of the hotel, they had photos up on the wall, they had books about paranormal, books about the hotel? Like, come on. There is no reason to be that disrespectful to customers. I decided I would not bother Jerome again. So, a couple months later, I get more messages from people talking about, you guys haven't done any videos in Jerome. Jerome is really good. We even went to Tombstone, and they were talking about us going to Jerome. Well, I decided I would call the people that do the ghost tours there. And they do, I went to their website, they do like private and public ghost tours, and they take people inside of the school, I think, and they even did like the cemetery and taking people into some tunnels. I don't remember because this was quite a while ago, but I decided to call because, like I said, I like to call so you can get a better idea of what I'm asking and there's no misunderstandings. I would rather call somebody than email them or text them because you can very easily mix up text and email. So I wanted to talk to somebody over the phone. So I decided to call the ghost tours in Jerome, and I asked the woman, I said, hi, I did my usual thing. I said, hi, my name is Chris, the CLS Paranormal. I have a small YouTube channel, and I like to film history, paranormal, and I like to film travel videos. I was wondering if it's possible if we could have a private tour and maybe conduct an investigation in some of our stops. I would be more than happy to have you accompany us. We're not asking for private exclusivity to places. I just wanted to know if you could maybe give us a private tour. We'd be happy to give you a shout out in a video. So next I hear out of the lady, she goes, so what are you wanting us to do? And I said, I'm just wanting a private tour. And the woman goes, what's that? And I said, it says on your website that you guys do private tours. Do you not do private tours? And she goes, I'm gonna have to talk to a manager about this. So she comes back a few minutes later and says, well, our manager is not in right now, so we'll have him call you back. Well, that was incredible timing because I haven't gotten a call back from the manager in 8 months. So that is astonishing to me how it took them 8 months to not figure out what I was talking about. So that was my second experience in Jerome. So I already had a bad taste in my mouth of Jerome. And I'm not saying everybody in Jerome is bad. I'm not sitting here making a video saying that. I'm not making a video bad-mouthing. I'm just answering the questions of why haven't I investigated Jerome. You know, and this is a very... This might be just my opinion, but I feel like if I had a restaurant and my best dish was the fettuccine, my best dish was the fettuccine at my restaurant, I can't get mad if people ask for my dish. You know, Jerome is promoting and saying it's a haunted town. They're saying it's a haunted town. You guys should come visit Jerome. There's a lot of spirits up here and the history. You're advertising that this place is haunted and has a lot of good history and a lot of spirit activity. Why are you getting mad that I'm asking to come up and check it out? I mean, that might be just me. That might just be my opinion. But like I said, if I have a prized dish, I can't get mad if people are asking for it. You know, I'm advertising that that's my best dish. Why are you getting upset? So I just didn't understand why people were getting upset. I always like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I was like, well, maybe they're just having a bad day. You know, maybe something happened and people are just mad at the moment. I'll call back. So a little bit of time goes by and we do some more investigations and we're traveling and people start mentioning to me again, you should call, there's a building, the Spirit Room. It's in Jerome. And I was like, oh no, Jerome. And I decided I'll give it one more chance. I'll see if maybe it was just a time I was calling. So I called the place and like I always say, I do my usual spiel. I told them who I was and what I did, and I filmed travel and history and paranormal videos. And the guy goes, we don't condone that kind of stuff around here. We don't like that stuff. I was just like, okay. Thanks for talking with me. Have a good day. I was just confused by that because you talk on your website about the place being haunted and all the history and everything. Why did you get mad because I just asked a question? I mean, at least if you look at it from a positive side, at least he was more towards the point and was just only rude for a short amount of time. But like I said, it could be me. I could be the one that is a little upset about it. But I just think it's, like I said, rude because you're promoting this town as being haunted. Why are you getting mad that I am asking you questions? And like I said, not everybody in Jerome is bad. I'm not saying that. Jerome is a really cool town, and there are some very nice people up there. Like, there was a woman at the Ghost City Inn, which is a hotel up there, and she was very nice. She wanted a lot of money to investigate her building, but she was more than happy to have people come. She wasn't rude. And I called an antique store up there to ask them about maybe coming and filming a travel or history video, and she told me no. I mean, I have more respect for that person because instead of being rude, just say no. You know, if somebody calls and says, I want to investigate or I want to film a travel video, you don't have to be rude and belittle me over the phone. You could just simply say no. So that's why I didn't think the antique store was mentioning, because she was to the point. She just said no. And I was like, okay, thank you. Have a good one. And I just kept it at that. So that's why I was really disappointed in Jerome for a while, and that's why I've never made a video in Jerome, is because I just thought they were really rude. Like I said, it's not that they can't do that, it's just how you say it. You know, you could have just told me, no, we don't want people filming, and I would have been like, okay, that's fine. I just don't get why you would promote it as a haunted town and then not allow people to do anything. Now, something that people say to me a lot, well, just go up there and film. Go up there and film. They can't stop you. Well, if I don't really have a topic to follow or go into buildings or get history from people, it's sometimes not that easy just to go up there and film when I really don't have something to focus on. So, Jerome will probably never be a place that I investigate, which is disappointing because I think Jerome is very cool. I think the town is really neat. And it's sad to say, but the people that are up there have pretty much ruined it for me. And again, I did not make this video to shed any bad light on anybody. I just wanted to answer a lot of questions that I've been getting about why I haven't done Jerome. So on that note, thank you very much for watching my video. We appreciate all the support and all the feedback and the new subscribers. Our channel has grown a lot in the past month, and we appreciate it very much. We will keep making content as long as you guys keep watching it. So, on that, please like and subscribe and enjoy the video, and please enjoy our other videos. Thank you for watching.